Well, good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on a Tuesday morning after a round of some snow during the late night hours and still some ongoing out there this morning. Haven't had a lot of reports of snowfall totals yet. I would say most locations have likely seen under an inch of snowfall, around 3/4 of an inch for the Tri-Cities. Still a small chance of snow yet this morning for the Tri-Cities area, but before we even get into the snow, let's talk about severe weather classes. We have a couple going on today, including one in Hastings. It's the Hastings Museum at 6:30. The Hastings National Weather Service will be there putting on that class. And then the Topeka National Weather Service, they will be in Republic County, Kansas. That will take place at the county fairgrounds at the 4-H building there in Belleville, and that starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Another big class in Hall County, Grand Island City Council Chamber, starting at 6:30. Well, let's take a look now. We'll go back to the snow because severe weather is not in the forecast anytime in the next week ahead of us. We've had snow in central and eastern Nebraska. Now, this band that you're seeing right there is actually a little farther east here as of 7 o'clock this morning. The Tri-Cities has pretty much wrapped up the brunt of its snowfall here, although I'm going to keep a chance of light snow going yet for the next several hours through about noon. And even in eastern Nebraska, maybe even through the early afternoon hours, but certainly it will be kind of clearing out as we go through time here. Through the afternoon hours. Meanwhile, a little more sunshine out towards the west means it'll be a little bit warmer in those locations. Heading into tonight, we actually see mostly cloudy skies return and another round of light snowfall making its way into the area, mostly after midnight. I don't think this one will be quite as impressive. It's going to be very light snow for the most part. This model actually wants to bring in a mix, but my feeling is it's going to be a little too cold for a mix of precipitation. I'm anticipating more just light snow than anything, but total should be very light, under a half inch more than likely. That will start to shift to the east on Wednesday during the day, and we should actually sneak in a little more sunshine, becoming partly to mostly sunny by Wednesday afternoon, and that means warmer temperatures will start to build in as we head towards tomorrow afternoon with a big-time warm-up coming in your day on Thursday. Future snow product, this isn't overly accurate. Again, I'm not expecting a lot of heavy snowfall with the snow that comes in late tonight, though. I would say totals with tonight's are probably going to be under a half inch. Now let's get on to today's temperatures. Struggling, upper 20s, low to mid 30s up north, maybe upper 30s in Broken Bow, especially if we can sneak in some sun. Still a chance of snow for the next couple of hours. Out towards the west, dry conditions, partly to mostly cloudy skies, and warmer. Highs in the 40s, even some 50s in the far west, 54 in Ogallala and Imperial. In the south, we're looking at a chilly day around the Tri-Cities. Still a small chance of some light snow around the Tri-Cities. Mid-30s for the most part, near 40 in Holdridge, Smith Center. Mid-40s in Phillipsburg. A lot of this will go very much hinging, though, on some sunshine today. Mainly cloudy, still a chance of snow this morning, even into the early afternoon out towards the east. Lower 30s with some mid-30s around Hebron and Belleville, Kansas. Next couple of days, though, we get a whole lot better. Today is the worst of the next 7 days. Tomorrow, we're going to see a range from the mid-40s east to the mid-70s out towards the west after we get rid of that early snow chance. Then here comes the big-time warmth for Thursday. We are talking about 70s and, yes, even 80s to the southwest. We may see some places stay in the mid and upper 60s to the north and east, but most will see 70s and even some 80s to the southwest. A cool front does drop us back on Friday. Most of us still getting into the 60s, maybe some 50s up north. A breezy northwest wind behind that cold front for St. Patty's Day. Saturday back into the 60s, some 70s starting to sneak back in out west. And then Sunday, surge of temperatures, warm temperatures again, and in fact some latest forecast models are trying to push in some big time 80s into the area, in fact getting close to 90 in southwest Nebraska. I'm going to go with upper 70s for now, but again, to watch this temperature the next couple of days, I would not be surprised if we start sneaking in some 80s on the 7-day forecast for Sunday, but that's followed up by another cool front on Monday. We're going to start to cool it back, and there are some signs of some chillier air that could potentially work in as we go through next week. And of course, one last thing you saw there, first day of spring is just is less than a week away now, next Monday. So meanwhile, we're still dealing with winter-like conditions out there, although again, not heavy snowfall this morning, and then again as we get towards late tonight and early tomorrow morning. So there is your forecast for today on this Tuesday. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski, and I hope you do have a great day.